Hey guys, it's a friendly neighborhood. I Henry. Welcome back to another episode. And today we're going to be talking about, well, why OtterBox cases? Let's go ahead and get started. Whenever my family buys an iPhone, the first thing that they say is, are you going to buy an OtterBox? It's not what kind of phone you're going to get or anything like that. The first thing they ask is, are you going to get an OtterBox? Which kind? And stuff like that. But it always comes back to, are you going to buy an OtterBox? Good for you. Happy for you. They're really, really excited, really happy about it. But why are parents so happy when their kids buy OtterBox cases, and why are they important? That's really what I want to get to in this video, of just my thought process and my reasoning for why people, well, buy OtterBox cases. So the first thing is pretty, not obvious, just obvious. So the first thing of why OtterBox is the protection. You could drop these at a pretty decent height, about waist level, and they'd be fine in terms of symmetry cases. But what about the protection? There's different kinds of OtterBoxes. There's a preserve series, there's a waterproof series, there's battery series, there's all different kind of series with the OtterBox. And the most popular today is, well, tied between the OtterBox symmetry case and the OtterBox Defender case. You know that really big bulky case that barely fits in your pocket? You're thinking about the OtterBox Defender. The OtterBox Symmetry is basically the commuter if it was all one piece and stylish. The two different OtterBox series I have here, they're actually both symmetry cases. One is a Spider-Man edition, and then one is this very interesting painted finish OtterBox. They're really unique and really nothing that I've really seen in the past. One of my first cases was an OtterBox, and I've had OtterBoxes since the iPhone 5. So I've had at least 7 different types of OtterBoxes with different phone cases, and a lot has changed. Something that I appreciate when I have an OtterBox is, hey, I know I'm about to go hiking or I'm about to go to the gym and I don't want to drop this and have it break. I put an OtterBox on it and I don't worry about it again. I don't think, oh, when I drop my phone, I'm going to break it. That's not something that comes to mind. So it brings back to the question, why OtterBox? A lot of it actually comes down to branding. OtterBox has been around for about 20 years. They came around about 1998. They actually were working on a lot of different water gear. Yeah, not phone cases, but water gear. One of the most popular things that OtterBox has really ever sold were these preserve boxes that basically you would put valuables in it, like your wallet, your car keys, things that you would need if you were to, say, go on a boat trip and didn't want to lose all your stuff. Another thing that OtterBox is actually really well known for is actually their water coolers, both in a water bottle format and also format of a cooler. They're not pricey, but they're also not the top tier. What's really nice about them is that they're at a point where they're affordable, but very similar to what you get out of like a really fancy water cooler. And it's unique because they've been around for so long, and their actual specialty is waterproof stuff and durability. So, well, that brings it back to, well, these guys. Can you actually trust them? Do they work? And coming from somebody who has gone through 7 iPhones and only cracked one of them, I didn't say I didn't break the other ones, I'm just saying that I've only cracked one. For someone who's only cracked one phone, it wasn't an OtterBox, and I've had an OtterBox on every single iPhone that I've ever had, and I didn't have an OtterBox on that first one when I dropped it. It really just goes to show that either it's a coincidence or these are actually good. And I'm here to tell you that they're good. And here's how I know that. For one, the drop test. You can watch a lot of different tech reviewers and they pretty much throw you all over the place. You see a lot of videos by Jerry Riggs Everything. He will recommend putting an OtterBox on your phone for those that don't pass his durability test. He will recommend an OtterBox case for that. And he's not wrong. OtterBoxes are protective. And I honestly don't have a scientific proof of it. I just know just based off of my experience. Mileage is going to vary. There are a lot of different factors that go into, well, what if I drop it like that? I just threw that on the ground. It could survive. But there's a lot of different things that factor into if a phone case is going to protect your phone. One, do you have a screen protector on it? Something could be standing on the ground when your phone hits it that doesn't surpass the bumper that is around the phone. Or your phone doesn't land on the side, it lands face down. There's a lot of different impacting methods that could potentially break your iPhone. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that these won't work, because they will. But I'm also saying be cautious. I'm not saying that I would ever put my whole heart into a case and expect it to not break. But the closest thing that I've ever gotten, based off of my experience with dropping phones constantly, is, well, I haven't broken them when I have an OtterBox on, and I did when I didn't. So I say they're pretty reputable, and I would suggest getting one. OtterBoxes, again, come in several different varieties, and again, they're really recommended. But, you know what's also really recommended? Liking and sharing this video. I mean, it's what the cool kids are doing, and I would suggest doing it. So yeah, if you like this video and you want to see more content, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, new Henry Reacts videos come out every Monday. And that is this episode. I'll catch y'all next time. Matanet.
Maybe that's too much for you.